Staying undefeated in college football is one of the hardest things to do, and Week 8 proved exactly that. Several perfect records fell as the grind of the season took its toll, leaving just a few unbeaten teams standing across the country. Going into the week, 11 programs still had flawless records, but after a chaotic weekend, only a handful remain. Ohio State continues to look unstoppable. The Buckeyes went on the road and completely dismantled Wisconsin 34-0. Quarterback Julian Sayin threw 4 touchdowns, and the defense didn't allow the Badgers to breathe. With Penn State, Purdue, UCLA, Rutgers, and Michigan left on the schedule, the Buckeyes look like a lock for the Big Ten title game and a serious playoff contender. Right behind them, Indiana remains perfect as well. The Hoosiers followed their huge win over Oregon with another dominant performance, taking down Michigan State 38-13. Quarterback Fernando Mendoza continues to shine, and Indiana's path to the conference championship looks clearer than ever. In the SEC, Texas A&M is quietly building something special. The Aggies' offense is firing on all cylinders, and their defense continues to hold strong. With big matchups coming up against LSU, Missouri, and rival Texas, their playoff hopes remain alive if they can keep this pace. Georgia Tech's story might be the most surprising. The Yellow Jackets are undefeated for the first time in over a decade, and head coach Brent Key has completely changed the culture. Their win over Duke showed grit and composure, and with Syracuse, NC State, and Pitt up next, Tech's dream season could stay alive until their clash with Georgia. BYU also remains unbeaten after surviving a tough rivalry stretch. The Cougars' defense continues to bend but not break, and a trip to Iowa State followed by matchups with Texas Tech and TCU will test how real this run is. Navy rounds out the list of undefeated teams, though their toughest games are still ahead. The Midshipmen will soon face Notre Dame, South Florida, and Memphis in a brutal 3-game stretch that will define their season. But Week 8 wasn't kind to everyone. Miami, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Memphis, and UNLV all saw their perfect seasons collapse. Miami's playoff dreams took a hit with a shocking loss to Louisville, while Ole Miss blew a late lead against Georgia. Texas Tech fell to Arizona State in the final seconds, Memphis was stunned by UAB, and UNLV was overwhelmed by Boise State. The road to perfection is never smooth, and as the season heads into November, the pressure will only grow. Every snap matters, every mistake magnified. Only the strongest teams survive this deep into the schedule, and after Week 8, it's clear the race for the playoff is just getting started.